and are parochial about our electorates and the people we represent. Hopefully mine will be a little bit of a different tone, this presentation. I'll therefore be shamelessly parochial as I inform members of just some of the recent achievements of a number of individuals and businesses in Murchison. On the red meat front, one of the biggest events in Australian red meat industry is Beef Australia, which is held every 3 years in Rockhampton. This event seeks to promote and advance the sustainable beef industry in a week-long exhibition showcasing all facets of the industry. There is a national beef carcass competition which gives beef producers from right around Australia the opportunity to show off their product on the national stage. This year's event was held in May and saw a number of winners from Tasmania recognised, including local producers who entered through the Circular Head Show Trade Cattle competition, and they featured in 6 out of the 12 places in an Australian-wide competition. A wonderful achievement in the pasture-fed classes on a national scale. President of the Show Society, Mr Tony Hyde, described the achievement as a great honour, stating that Tasmania produces only about 2.6 to 3% of the nation's prime beef. And here we are with 4 out of the top 6 in one section and 2 out of the top 4 in the next section of grass-fed beef. Those circular head beef growers who made the scoreboard are Brett McGlone of Smithton, Milton and Gayleen de Jong of Stanley, with 2 placings, William Payne of Smithton and Joe Elphingston from Lylea. In another somewhat related and someone would not be surprised to know that local circular head farmers have also been recognised nationally by the would-be Josh Perry, or Pezza, the butcher from Perry's Qualities Meats in Smithton, utilising the product. MasterChef viewers will have seen Josh recently appearing on our screens as a contestant in the popular long-running TV show.
Even doing desserts the other night.
Yeah, I know. He had a family recipe, impressing audiences and judges alike, and also promoting our local fresh produce. Josh has proudly promoted Tasmania and our fresh produce and what's being grown naturally on the high-rating TV show. In the local media, he proudly and correctly stated that we've got the best beef, the best lamb, the best seafood, and we've got the milk. He also said he dreamt one day of opening a paddock-to-plate style restaurant on his farm where he raises grass-fed beef. At the time of writing this speech, Mr President, Josh had made it to the top 10 in the show, which is really astounding from a young man from Smithton. Josh has encouraged anyone watching MasterChef, as well as locals, to visit to the community, to visit and pop in and say g'day. The butcher's easy to find. In the tourism sector, visitors might like to spend a night or two at the Ship Inn in Stanley, which, along with Pengana House in Queenstown, both were recently named in the top 10 of TripAdvisor's Traveller's Choice Awards, Best of Best Awards. While Yarra Gables in Healesville, Queen Victoria secured the #1 spot, the Ship Inn came a close second, again a national recognition. The Ship Inn was praised for its beautiful renovation, delightful ambience and attention to detail. Mr President, I've stayed there a couple of times and it truly is fantastic and to be recommended. Pengana Bed and Breakfast came in at #7 on the national list, commended for its historic charm, beautiful gardens and magnificent views, and was also in the top 25 in the South Pacific region. I also stayed there a number of times and can absolutely vouch for both of these businesses. Mr President, the Traveller's Choice Awards celebrate the highest level of excellence in travel. And while still in the Murchison electorate, visitors might like to pop over to King Island and play a round of golf at the Cape Wickham Golf Course, which I know I have taken members to in a previous electorate tour. This is a public course, less than 10 years old, and this was recently been named as the top golf course in Australia, knocking off the Royal Melbourne. What an achievement. Cape Wickham, I don't want to play this too hard for me, I don't play anyway, but has taken the coveted #1 crown and joins Kingston Heath as the only 2 courses to topple Royal Melbourne in the 4 decades of the Australian Golf Digest list, which is considered the ultimate course ranking list. In fact, Tasmania boasted 3 courses in the top 10, the other 2 being in the McIntyre's electorate, Barnbougle Dunes and Barnbougle Lost Farm. Even more recently, Blue Hills Honey also brought home a multitude of awards at the annual Tasmanian Beekeeping Association meeting, including the Reuben Charles Memorial Trophy for the world's best leatherwood honey, again demonstrating the passion and commitment of our local producers and the exceptional quality of our products. Mr President, this only scratches the surface of the many high achievers and incredible businesses within my electorate, and I commend all those individuals and businesses who make our region proud. Too many of them to name here in the time available, but I do want to mention a few of those really outstanding recent achievements.